venom's my own. I'll spit it back in the face of the sun. No god, no master, this flesh is my throne. The end of the old is the birth of...
Hello everybody and welcome to Denver, Colorado. We are in the MAGNUS Arena and it is time for Jimmy King's Big Smokeout and I'm Fella Kopp. Goddamn right, we're having ourselves a fantastic night already. It's Jimmy King's birthday. We're going to see Sunwolf take on Potatum and Raven for her Chippy Wrecker Women's Championship. The World Tag Team Championships on the line. Little Brothers against the Hearts. Or not the Hearts, but the Horsemen. Byron Kopp is going to put up his title against Dalton the one last time. All of the RWR Women's Champions are going to be fighting, and the RWR World Championship is on the line. Jimmy King, for his birthday, is going to save us. Oh, yes, that's right. We're going at it, guys, and we're making our way down. We're going to have to start everything, and I just want to make sure everybody is severely hyped. The MAGNUS Arena has decided that we're not even going to be in the arena. We're going to be in their practice rink. So we get all the room. That's right. We can be as loud as we want. We don't have to worry about regulations. We're moving straight into the first match.
Introducing your first match of the evening with no time limit, no disqualification. It is for the Women's Chippy Wrecker Championship. Introducing first from Elcido, Wisconsin, The Signal. Sunwolf!
Yeah, Sunwolf coming down to the ring now. Our former Women's Chippy Wrecker champion lost it at Wreckfest to Raven. Right now, Sun is coming down here with, I'm sure, a lot more on her mind than just winning her own title. She's got her brother in the main event tonight, so I'm sure there's a little bit of worry and wonder. Jimmy King tonight in the main event will be attempting to take back the RWR before anything terrible happens to it, because the current champion of the RWR is Eric Black, who has decided to tell everybody that he is going on a rampant rampage. So Sunwolf, being our first person to come into the ring tonight, just in general, actually has a very poignant position in everybody's mind. Oh, that coffee is good. It's good coffee. Got that from up here.
Introducing second from Norway, Potatum.
And comes in to Potatum, who has been a Chippy Wrecker Pro wrestler for some time right now. Their contract with Chippy Wrecker Pro is coming to an end here pretty soon, so they will be heading back over to Silverstone Pro, which is their home promotion. And they will come back as they need to, but they have one opportunity here for the Women's Chippy Wrecker Championship. Potatum has been wrestling for a little while now. They actually were one of the first people to sign up for the Silverstone Pro School when it first opened up a few years back. So Potatum has been wrestling now for about 5 or 6 years. I'm actually interested to see how this match goes. Tatum and Sun have definitely faced off before, but I don't believe Tatum and Raven ever have. So our Women's Chippy Wrecker champion will be coming out here shortly.
And finally, your Women's Chippy Wrecker champion. She is the architect of endings, Raven Moonchild.
The architect of endings, as she calls herself. She's coming on out here. She's been holding on to that championship now for about a month. She won it at Wreckfest. This is her first real challenge. She's had a few matches here and there, but this is a triple threat match to see who will be able to walk away with that championship, and that's actually going to be hotly contested as to whether or not this is actually going to go her way. So this should be a very interesting bout. However, while I was talking just a moment ago, I was getting some of the Jimmy King style coffee. So let's all have a big smoke out there if you got it. Smoke them if you got them. Let's have some coffee. Whether you have Jimmy King's coffee or you just have regular coffee, make sure you have some, because we are enjoying our time tonight. This altitude has gotten to me a little bit, though. This past Wednesday, I realized that there's allergies to be had at a different altitude than I'm used to, so that's actually what you guys are hearing right now. I've got some allergies happening right now. My nose is running like this, I was going to say Sierra, but the Sierra doesn't run. But my nose is running pretty bad, like the Colorado River. But we're going to get into it here. We got this triple threat match. We have Charles Robinson again on loan. A good friend of Jimmy King's, that Charles Robinson, so he's going to come in and he's going to help out where he can. And we have our first match underway, and there nobody comes running out. Everyone kind of takes a moment to make sure that they know what they want to do, and here we go. Tatum comes in and immediately goes after the former champion, and now is taking after the champion. Sun coming in with a little bit of a different look than what we're used to seeing with her. This should be a hotly contested back and forth. All three of these competitors are in this ring. They want this title. Raven is the, I believe, we got a pinfall attempt here. All right, let's see here. I got to go back through all of my records here to make sure I know what's going on, but I am pretty sure that Raven would be considered the 5th women's Chippy Wrecker champion. Let me look at my lineage here. Yes, she is the 5th in the women's Chippy Wrecker lineage. So, Sunwolf, a 2-time women's Chippy Wrecker champion. Raven going for what looks like a gory bomb. Takes Tatum down, but Sun comes back in the ring. It looked like she was about to hit somebody with a kendo stick, but they were able to end that. But before we get too far in here, we're going to have ourselves some of that Jimmy King's coffee to honor the fact that hopefully tonight he will be our savior. There's another gory bomb right there for Raven. Here we go, everybody. Cheers from Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. Let's all everybody put in good vibes, because tonight Jimmy King will be the one that saves the RWR from tyranny that's about to begin by Eric Black. Raven with a lot of kendo sticks. Cheers, guys. Cheers. We are in Denver, so this is the perfect place for it. Good quality 420. What did I say, THC? It's not all THC. Sun takes up Tatum and throws Tatum down. Now wrapped by the back, hit in the back, whipped into the ropes, ducks under, another duck under. Sun catches onto that. We're going to have not only do we have a hit of Jimmy King's Coffee Joint coffee, but now we're going to have some local coffee company. What's the name of this? There's no like thing on the cup. Somebody tell me what this is. Where'd you guys get it? Sweet Bloom Coffee? That's what this is? Okay, so this is Sweet Bloom Coffee. We made the coffee that I'm drinking right now, and it's actually really good. It's delicious. So if you ever are in the Denver area and you want to check out Sweet Bloom, go ahead and check it out. Fill the cup. Tell them I sent you. Raven now thrown into the turnbuckle by Sun, who now is getting tilt-to-whirl armbar from Tatum. Raven scoops up Tatum. Looks like going for a tombstone. Goodness. She hits that tombstone perfectly on Tatum, and now looks like a kendo stick attack from Sun is thwarted. Sun now looks like she's going for a modified bulldog choke, but Raven being right there is not going to allow that to happen without any problems. We got Raven now taking Sun down. Oh my goodness. And an enziguri kick with that captured foot. And a kick to the face there. Sun now slowly taking control of the situation. But Tatum now coming in with yet another kendo stick. Now we got Raven now with control. This could be it right here. Sun is not in the ring. That is it. Raven just stole one. Raven absolutely just stole that. We are going to have to let them clear the ring. Raven Moonchild is your champion still. We are moving on. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're moving right along with it here. We are heading into our big tag team match. I mean, I wouldn't say big, but I guess
your challenge.
I mean, it is.
One is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The other is from Nature's Creek, Virginia. The big man is Magnum DTR. The handsome man is Nature's boy Leeroy, the new horseman.
So now we've got the new horsemen coming on down here, and these guys, honestly, they're formidable. They're somebody that you probably do not want to mess with. I have personally not been a huge fan of dealing with them ultimately. It's been one of those things where you kind of have to get around them when you need to. Talking to them and catering is not fun.
One is from the hard streets of Hayward, Wisconsin.
Sorry,
the other from the mean woods of Wyoming. He is the G, Little Eek, and he is just about the whole Little show, your RWR World Tag Team Champions.
The RWR World Tag Team Champions are now coming down to the ring here. And got Little Bros, Little Eek, and Little Show. They won the titles at Wreckfest from the Hart Brothers, who haven't really been around too much since they lost the titles. So we will have to see how they plan to move forward after losing those. But now we see who is able to withstand the fight of all fights. You see Magnum DTR there and Leeroy being prepared. You see the Little Show and Little Eek. Crowds enjoying seeing them ready to go. Typically we do our announcements here, but we did the announcements at the beginning and we just kind of let them do their standing there. Longfellow decided he was done in the ring. We're at really high altitude, so I mean, like it's getting kind of difficult to breathe at certain points. So we're kind of cutting a few corners here and there where we can. So not like actual cutting corners, but we're cutting a few. And underway we are. So we currently have oh my God, Little Show just tossed Leeroy across the ring. So Leeroy just gets tossed. Little Eek gets tagged back in. And now Leeroy is going up against Little Eek here. Little Eek and Little Show have known each other for a long time. So this tag team actually makes a lot of sense between them. Both are the nephews of the brothers that are currently in the main event tonight. So Little Show gets tagged back in. The younger nephew of Jimmy King. Technically, I guess he could technically be considered the nephew of Eric Black, but he's not. He's not actually blood related to Eric Black because they're a half blood sibling relation. Magnum DTR with some mounted punches, really taking it to Little Show. Kind of showing Little Show who's the man here. Battle of the big men in the groups. Little Show was against the ropes there. DTR took a little bit too much time, and it allowed him enough time to recuperate. He was able to get away from it. Takes him down with that head takeover. DTR with a good arm wringer. The crowd not enjoying the fact that the Horsemen are taken to their tag team champions as they are. The tag team champions only really kind of being champions for a month now. Showing a lot of tenacity. They've defended, I believe, a couple of times across the promotions. But this is their first major title defense since winning the titles at Wreckfest. Ooh, wow, that had to hurt. Little Eek now stomping on DTR's back, which is known to not be the best. Little Eek now just taking it to him. Really kind of trying to show who the boss is here. Oh, and DTR with a running forearm out of the corner. DTR now trying to get the crowd behind him a little bit there. Little Eek in some peril. For the most part, the little bros seem to be able to do their due diligence as far as retaining most of their energy for the actual defending part of the belt. But it would appear to me that they're kind of starting to waver a little bit, and it kind of looks like we're about to see some of the usual Horsemen antics. Where they start trying to do the count-out deal. They've gotten a couple of victories across the company with these count-outs. People just are not favorable. Little Eek just being destroyed. He's got him pinned in the corner right in front of his tag team partner, and Little Show just does nothing about it. Got him punched in the back of the head. My goodness, that is just harsh. Throws him into the turnbuckle now, DTR. Now, I mean, at this point, they're trying to team up on him. And Little Show is able to only get a 2 count there. Oh, and he takes him down that armbar in the back. Goodness, that had to hurt. DTR with some heavy stomps. Tags in Leeroy finally. Now Leeroy getting back in the ring. He's kind of the technician between these two. So we'll see if he's able to be the one that, oh my God, just whips Little Show across the ring by the skin of his head. Most people would do that with the hair, but there's just skin. He doesn't have hair. And now he's got him in that figure 4, which was taught to him by a legendary wrestler that we can't really name because I don't really want to get in trouble. And now he's throwing him all around that ring, just taking that knee, trying to give him more damage that he's not going to be able to come back from. And he's going for that figure 4 yet again. And now he's still just trying to go after that leg, but Little E comes in to save the day. Now Little Eek is on the ring apron while Little Show tries to fight back. He's slowly getting it. He's slowly fighting back. Clubs to the back of the head now. These big clubbing blows. At this point, we're just kind of seeing these guys go back and forth. This has become a war of attrition. And now Little Eek has just put Oh, he's able to get out of it, but barely. Saved by DTR. We got our ref is down in the ring now. Oh my goodness. And Little Eek just goes jumping off the top, and he's caught. And now we've got Leeroy, who does not normally show a lot of strength, is now the muscle man here. He's showing all of the strength. Tags in DTR, who goes right after Little Eek. Now has him. Oh, and he's able to get out of it. Little Eek now. Oh, and he gets a running crossbody. Takes down by DTR. Now we have DTR tagging in Leeroy. Leeroy now going for, it looks like, a modified sharpshooter figure four. Will Lil Eek be able to withstand this? No, he will not. He taps out. We have new champions.
And new champions, the new Horsemen.
We have our new tag team champions being crowned in the ring there. Unfortunate for the little bros, but we're moving on to our next match. Our I believe it's the Chippy Wrecker Championship match that's next. Moving right along. And we are moving right back to it here.
Spuds and Squirrels, the match you're about to witness is the final in a series of grudge matches. They have been told they are not allowed to destroy the ring or harm anyone other than the other, because this is for the Chippy Wrecker Championship.
That is right. This is the Chippy Wrecker Championship match. Dalton is finally getting his last chance, basically, is what's going on right now. So what we are seeing happen currently is Dalton is currently getting one last chance. That's right. One last chance at the championship. So what we are currently going to see here, so they've had an Iron Man match. They have had, I believe, a last man standing match. And that's still not enough for Dalton to feel like he's had an opportunity. So finally, one last time here, Byron is giving him the opportunity to win this championship. Byron, who won the title at the Ambition After Bayou Brawl from Jimmy King. Setting Jimmy King on this course to go up against Eric Black for the World Championship tonight. Like I said many times this evening, we have a possibility of something terrible happening. Eric Black has gone on to say that he intends to take over the company again. The company that he created, according to him, regardless of whether or not he is not the only person to be the person that created this, considering he's got two brothers and a few other people that are involved. But hey, according to Eric Black, the other day he even said that it's time for him to put the world championship that he created around his waist. Going after Jimmy King about the fact that when he first started out in his career, he had a successful, hard-fought career, only to end up having to start his own promotion to get anywhere. That is what Eric Black said just this past Wednesday night in Colorado Springs. That's his brother. He is saying those nasty, terrible things about his brother. So what do you think is going to happen tonight? Eric Black is going up against Jimmy King for that world title, just like Byron currently is defending his title against Dalton. And these two have had battles. This entire evening is just battle upon battle upon battle. We've seen one title change. We've seen one title retain. What will we see for the last three matches of the evening? Will we see Dalton retain?
Spuds and Squirrels.
Or not retain,
Your
sorry.
challenge
Win.
From Hot Springs, Arkansas, the independent madman, Dalton. Your Chippy Wrecker champion from Lake City, Minnesota, 13 times banned from Twitter and maybe counting, Byron Kopp.
Got Byron in there. Like I said, he has been the champion since, I believe, was it May? March? When the heck was Bayou Brawl? I believe it was May. I want to say it was May. I gotta look at my calendars. My memory's not that fantastic. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. Bayou Brawl, yeah. Bayou Brawl was in May. So that means that Byron has been the Chippy Wrecker champion since the 14th of May. Coming in here on the 7th of September. Let's find out how long that's been. How many days are there? I'm not counting. I'm using my phone. Between May 14th and September 7th. So Byron has been Chippy Wrecker champion for 116 days. Let's see if he's able to retain and finally put Dalton to bed. There is an agreement that if Byron is able to win this match, Dalton cannot come after that title while he's holding it. Period. That is no longer his opportunity. Oh my goodness, and a running bulldog takes him down. Good grief. And a flying clothesline from Byron takes down Dalton. Dalton is just rolling around. Oh, and Byron goes for an elbow drop. Just a friendly reminder that after tonight's episode, there will be no ambition this week. The talent is being given a week off because we will be starting a new venture here pretty soon. We're kind of, they get a week off and then we go on and travel and then we kind of go from there because we are in the process of now returning home. Really, RWR originally is from the Wisconsin, Minnesota area. So we at this point, I mean, we're gonna be heading home here pretty soon. So we're gonna be in Nebraska on the 17th of September when we return, and then we're gonna be in Sioux City, Iowa, I believe on the 24th. No, I'm sorry, I got this wrong. I'm being told differently. I apologize, everybody. So it's not how that's gonna be. We are going to be in Cheyenne, Wyoming. There we go. On the 17th, and then we're going to be in Omaha, Nebraska on the 24th of September. And then the 1st of October, we will be in Sioux City, Iowa. And then in Madison, Wisconsin on October 8th. And then there will be a Shenanigans episode on October 11th. Oh, and Byron almost wins it there in Rochester, Minnesota. And then we will be in St. Paul on the 15th of October. And then Minneapolis on the 22nd of October. And we will then head up to Canada from that point on. In November, we will be in Saskatoon. November 5th and November 12th, we'll be in Edmonton. November 19th, Calgary. And then we will have Warzone in Vancouver on the 22nd. And then everybody will be off for the Thanksgiving week. We have a chicken wing right now. Byron is in peril. He is not going to tap out, though. So like I said, we have international travel heading up here pretty soon too. We're going to be moving along to that at the end of the year, beginning of the year. So we are going to have a lot of action for you all to check out as we move forward. We have some strikes being exchanged between Dalton and Byron. Dalton with a chop. I think Byron got busted open on that last good punch to the face. Looks like he did. Yeah, he's a little red. Dalton. Oh, and it hit the midsection with an elbow, and then he hits him with that like smack to the back of the face, back fist thing. Dalton now going in. Oh, and he hits him with the Psycho knee. Could that be it? Could Dalton finally win it? 2, 3, he does. Dalton finally wins it. Dalton is your new Chippy Wrecker champion. We've seen history.
Your new Chippy Wrecker champion.
That is amazing.
Dalton.
Dalton is your new Chippy Wrecker champion. We are moving on to the next match. Stay tuned.
Spuds
like I said,
and squirrels.
All right,
The following match is for the RWR Women's World Championship. Introducing first from Sapporo, Japan, the SJP Joshi champion, Yuki Yamasaki.
It's Joshi, buddy. But you'll get there, Longfellow. One of these days, we'll get you proper. One of these days, we'll make a Japanese speaker out of you. To be honest, I have no idea how he said it's Sapporo either. So. But we've got Yuki Yamasaki coming down here. Like Longfellow said, she is the SJP Joshi Pro champion. She is basically the women's champion in.
And now from Oxford, England, the Silverstone Pro Women's Commonwealth champion, the Sovereign of Squared Circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
I didn't know that we had Popo working for us.
All these squares make a circle. Eleanor Warwick.
What the hell was that? Oh, Longfellow. Some days, man. Some days. You're a hoot. You're a hoot and a half there, Longfellow. We've got Eleanor Warwick. The crowd should know Eleanor. She made herself known at Ambition this past week. Not to be forgotten, I think. Nobody's really gonna forget her coming in and having some words.
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, she is the current ATLL Women's Champion, Reina Cosmica.
We got Reina coming down here now. Reina, who, like he just said, there is the reigning ATLL Women's Champion down in Mexico. ATLL is our Spanish affiliate. We love those guys down there. They have some amazing wrestlers, and management knows what they're doing. I'm glad that they're a part of our team. We got Reina. And so we've actually been told that our champion is going to be coming down here next instead of last, which is a little different.
Buds and Squirrels. Your reigning RWR Women's World Champion. From Durham, North Carolina, she is the Brick House, Camille.
She is the Brick House. He's absolutely right there. Camille coming down. She won the RWR Women's World Championship at Wreckfest in the Chaos Cage. And more chaos for Camille. Usually she would have her manager, that Michael Christian, the kid that's been talking to us here in the last couple of weeks. Usually they probably would have her or have him with. However, it does appear that she does not. She's by herself. So that's a little different than what we expected, to be perfectly honest, because we kind of expected her to be with whomever would help her retain. And finally,
from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, she is the reigning True North Women's Champion.
No, we're not going to say her name. Okay, he decided not to say her name. So it's Jackie LeBlanc is her name. The reigning True North Women's Champion is Jackie LeBlanc. Jackie has been wrestling now for 26 years. Kind of wild to think about, right? Pretty crazy to think about that. She's been in the ring longer than most of the wrestlers that we have that's been alive. So, a trainer for Silverstone Pro at one point in time. True North Wrestling's premier athlete, as she puts herself. Jackie LeBlanc. A little bit of wrestling royalty in the ring there, I think. It's cool. There's that beautiful Women's World Championship right there. Gotta love to see that thing. Personally, I'm a huge fan of our titles. It just makes me a mark for my own company, but that's fine. I'm proud of what we have to offer for everybody out here. professional wrestling is for everyone, and our women's wrestlers know exactly how to make people entertained by the wrestling and the ring. So we currently now have Reina Cosmica kind of coming after everybody. It's going to be kind of hard for me to keep track of everything that's going on in the ring. I'll be perfectly honest. It's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to try. Eleanor Warwick just towers over people. Good Lord. Absolutely towers over people. But it actually makes it really easy for people to jam something into their back. Couple of quick punches there. Warwick really taking it to her. Floating over there. Warwick looking for something. I don't really think that she needs anything right now, but it looks like she's going to try. Oh, and a kendo stick to Leblanc's face. Good Lord. Good Lord, was that really needed? Was that necessary? And now everybody just kind of gathering up outside the ring there. Oh, scoop slam on the concrete. Oh my goodness, that could not have felt fantastic. And now, God, at this point I'm just watching. I'm having a hard time just paying attention enough to the point where I can just do this. Excuse me. Eleanor Warwick now just crashes and burns out there. She's just down. And the calamity continues. I can see Leblanc and Camille going at it. Reina Cosmica just stood up. Yuki is currently after it, and Eleanor is slowly getting back to her feet. Reina getting attacked by Jackie now. Everybody's just kind of trying to figure out what they want to do, I think, at this point. Reina Cosmica with some mounted punches to Yuki Yamasaki. Kind of just going after everybody that they can. Every time they see someone, they're really just going at it. And they just turn around and say, you're next. And then they just start swinging. Kind of crazy, honestly. They're going at it. Eleanor with a big clubbing blow takes down Camille. This is the first pin attempt of the match. Only a 1 count gets for Camille. Or on Camille, I should say. Reina now raining down punches. Eleanor Warwick thrown into the turnbuckle there. Oh, and another big running stomp trying to get something stopped. Now we have a pinfall attempt with Camille in the ring trying to retain her championship. Oh, and Eleanor is not even going to let the ref get to a 1 count. Reina now run to the turnbuckle. Eleanor gets fought out, and again, Camille trying to steal it. Only gets a 2 count. Eleanor now with the pinfall on Yuki, and she gets kicked in the back for her trouble. There's a STO takedown. Reina with the pinfall attempt right now on Eleanor. Jackie's a little distracted. Oh, but they're going to stop it. Okay. Oh, and there's another one. Yuki takes down Reina. Gets immediately caught up with Jackie. Kamille is completely out of the ring right now. If she is not in there, she could lose her title without even being in the ring. That would be calamitous. The chair has been introduced into the ring. Kamille now going for a quick pinfall, trying to see if she can steal this real quick. Eleanor is going to kick out of that without a problem. Yuki now hits something, goes after Kamille. Oh, and she's only going to get a 2. That actually is what she calls it. She just calls her move something. That's it. Just the word something. When I asked her, that's all she said. Just something. Yuki is an interesting character. And a pile driver takes Reina down. LeBlanc might have it here, but she's not going for a pin. Kamille now turns around, puts Yuki up on her shoulders, but Yuki is going to turn around and get out of that. No problem. Yuki and Reina are the only ones in the ring currently. Yuki with some kicks to the back of Eleanor. Warwick is currently pinned. Could Yuki steal this one here? Oh no, she's going to kick out before Jackie LeBlanc is able to even come in to save the day. And now we got it where, Warwick has him up. Oh, and Kamille with the go to hell straight to with a knee straight to the face. And a pinfall attempt has been saved. And Reina now, it looked like there for a moment that Reina was about to steal it. She wasn't able to. There we go again with a little tag team work there, but immediately LeBlanc is right after Kamille. There's no tag team work in this match. They are not working together. That's not what they want to do. Eleanor walking around now. She's got the steps that she's trying to put into the ring. LeBlanc throwing. Oh my goodness, LeBlanc is put into the ropes. Eleanor with a big running Superman punch. Reina now going after Kamille, and Kamille puts her in the corner and just walks away. And another go-to-hell attempt right there. Eleanor takes it. We have currently Kamille taking up Eleanor. I don't even know what that type of suplex was, but I know it was a suplex. Oh, and a big running knee from Reina. Reina's got a sledgehammer. Oh, and she hits LeBlanc in the back. She hits Yuki in the stomach. She's going for a pin. Kamille is stunned outside the ring. Eleanor is down. This could be it. She's going to steal it with the sledgehammer, and she does. Reina Cosmica is your new RWR World Women's Champion, and she stole it with the sledgehammer.
Women's World Champion, Reina Cosmica.
My goodness. So we're moving right along to it, guys. Into our main event, the savior of the RWR, Jimmy King versus Eric Black. All right, everybody, this is it.
Buds and squirrels. Shit's about to go down. Because it's time for your main event, the RWR World Title Match.
That's right. So we have Jimmy King going up against Eric Black for the World Championship. This is going to be absolute fucking calamity. I like Jimmy King's new music. He also doesn't come down to the ring so slowly. I think that's cool. Jimmy King is the last opportunity we have to not be stuck with Eric Black as our world champion. Eric Black is not a fantastic champion. He will not do very well as champion. And Jimmy King is about to show everybody why he should be the world champion. We got Jimmy King in the ring waiting now for his brother to come down. Eric Black finally going back to using his music. Nobody else's music but his own, finally. So Eric Black now slowly sauntering on down to the ring here. We are going to see Eric Black go up against his brother Jimmy King to see who can be the new world champion of the RWR. Jimmy King is our last hope before Eric Black takes over and starts running roughshod throughout the entire company. Eric Black has promised to be the original force he meant to be in professional wrestling. Eric Black plans to take back what he says is his promotion, the promotion he started, while he wears the title that he created, he came up with. He is going up against his best friend, his brother, the last hope of the RWR. Poignant words have been said. The crowd is electric. Everybody is excited. They want to see Eric Black put in his place. Everybody thinks Eric Black is the new king of the RWR, but the real one true king stands before him, and Longfellow is about to announce him into the match.
Introducing first, from LCO, Wisconsin, the savior of the RWR, the man who is about to take back control, Jimmy King!
And you can hear the crowd is behind Jimmy King. Took a little sabbatical after his loss. Longfellow?
And your RWR world champion, Eric Black.
Oh. Well, Longfellow didn't really seem to like that. But Longfellow, we're going to get our savior soon. Here we go. So here's Eric Black. He's going to hand off the title to Charles Robinson. Charles is going to take it over, show it to Jimmy King. Jimmy King can't be very happy about the words that were said by Eric Black while we were still in Colorado Springs, so this match might be a bloodfest. It's going to be a bloodbath among bloodbaths. We do not have Charles Robinson currently in the ring. It looks like we have somebody else entirely. That might be a stipulation of Eric Black. What is it he's saying here? What? What the fuck? What? What? What the hell? No. 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 What the hell? What the fuck was that? No. 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 It's all been a... Oh my god. That's been it for Jimmy King's Big Smokeout. I hope we have answers in the following weeks. My god.